Hello and welcome to the latest edition of the Accountancy Services Direct Q&A podcast. My name's Enzo and I'd like to welcome you all. And once again, as normal, I am joined by Andy Fairclough, our senior accountant and avid Everton fan. How are you doing, Andy?
Not too bad, Enzo. Thanks for the football reference.
No problem. Okay, this week we've picked up a question from the forum and I'm just going to read it to you and see if you can help us clarify a few points here, Andy.
No problem.
Okay, the question is, I'm launching a small company which provides companies and charities with websites fully CMS management. The tariff is something along the lines of £20, £30 or £40, etc., depending on the size of the organisation. I'd like to factor in VAT so that when we go to the point where we are VAT registered and we are having to charge VAT, I don't have to hike my prices. What is the best way to do this? The prices above will be excluding VAT figures, or should I just add the 17.5% for the figures and inflate them accordingly?
Right, well, two things that you need to look at here. One is your VAT threshold. Is how quickly are you going to be reaching that? You're talking about that's a £70,000 turnover that you have to hit before you have to be VAT registered. If you think you're going to, and that's over a 12-month rolling period, so it's not just your financial period, it's a whole 12 months, and then as soon as 1 month slips off the front, you add another one again. So if you're going to hit £70,000 quite quickly, then you need to register for VAT and just start charging straight away. It's the easiest thing to do. Alternatively, if you're only going to register for VAT once you hit the £70,000 turnover, it's how you want the charities to be affected. If you don't want the charities to notice any increase in your price, then there's potential to charge them the full price, including what would be a VAT element, but obviously you wouldn't classify it as a VAT element now. And then when you do register for VAT, ultimately your turnover will come down slightly, but the charity won't notice any difference in the price that you are charging them. For example, if you want to end up charging £40 plus VAT to the charity, then charge them £47 now. And then when you ultimately register for VAT, your charge will go down to £40 plus the £7 VAT once you ultimately register. Charity won't notice any different, they'll carry on paying £47, but for you'll be having charged full price from day one and won't be having to mess about with your charges. That's probably the easiest way to do it, but again, as you said, it's the start point will depend on what turnover you're going to be forecasting for the future and how quickly you're going to be flirting with the VAT threshold of 70,000. Hope that gives you some food for thought.
Fantastic, brilliant. I think that's a really useful insight there, and really practical for businesses starting off and wanting to grow. That's something they need to consider.
Definitely.
Brilliant. Okay, well, I hope that answers your question. Once again, as always, if you've got any further questions or you want to contact us with your own question for us to discuss, please email us at info@accountancyservicesdirect.co.uk, or you can call us on free phone 0800 135 7463, or on our other number, which is 0208 144 4634. Until next time, thanks again for your help there, Andy.
No problem.
And I'll speak to you all soon. Thank you.